takes a little bit of the legwork away. And then as you work with the tool more and more, it's going to get to know what it is you're doing and what it is you're creating and what are those, regular content themes or content franchises to get it closer and closer to what it is you need to be, to take a little bit of that time it would have previously taken to put that together.
I think you're making a great point there. Like, what I'm noticing or I want to highlight really is starting to think about this as delegation, right? You're delegating a part of the legwork, as you said, to AI. And that's not a whole lot different than, in the ad world or in the consulting world or whatever, where you give a junior employee some of these things to do, and then it's reviewed at a different level and you sort of like tweak it and pick it up a notch, right? So
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
often.
And even like I've now started playing around, and Susan, I'm sure you're really well versed in this, but like if you create particular GPTs, like if you're on Pro, so like your social media manager GPT, then like you're training that employee. I know you can't see me, but I'm doing air quotes employee, but it is your employee, right? You're training this GPT to understand your social strategy, how to create your content calendars, and then every time you need to create that, you're going in and specifically working with that GPT, right?
Yes. Let's talk about that some more. So, firstly, for those who are completely not using, if you're still on a free account of ChatGPT, it's my understanding that you don't get the ability to create the GPTs. You can only like access and use other people's GPTs. So, first off, I think a bit of like thought there. Do you think everyone should have access to a pro account? I'm not a pro, but a plus account. Pro is now $200, and there's a plus account. So what? Or let's look at it this way. Why do you think you continue to have one? And then I'll share my thoughts as well.
Okay. So I will be honest, I was on free forever. And every time I saw you, Susan, you were like, why? Why? You have to go. You have to start paying for it. And I was like, I don't
It
know
costs.
why.
I believe I told you it costs less than a pen, right? It costs like a good pen costs friggin' $20, girl. Like,
I
just
know.
get it.
What is it? What conversion is $30 a month? But that's okay. And at the beginning, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to see the benefit of this. And then I really, truly feel that I do. Like, even right now, we're just like, while we're going through some of our 2025 strategy stuff and I'm brainstorming with it, I'm really seeing that it is learning me and learning my business. Almost, I mean, you said it to me the other day, you were like, be careful, because I literally I sent you a text. I think I had like thanked it for understanding my business so well. And it wrote back to me being like, no problem. Oh, I'm here for you. I'm so proud of you. What you're doing with Shutterbee is amazing and whatever I can do. And I was like, I have a colleague. I have a best friend here. Like, I felt so good about myself. And then I sent it to you and you're like, be careful. It is still a machine. It is. It's truly learning me, and it's learning Shutterbee. And it's gotten to a point now where when I ask a question, the answers are so much more thoughtful because it knows the stage I'm at in my business. It knows where I am. And it's giving me like answers a lot faster that are very, very accurate.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. And that whole part about the custom GPT that you're talking about there, Dory, I think that alone makes that $20 worthwhile, right? I mean, there are a few other like limitation on a very foundational level. Your access is way more when you pay the thing. So you're not going to run out of like minutes or whatever it is. But the GPT thing, I think this delegation thread that we're talking about through this conversation, that's where the magic lies, where you're able to take a process or a system that you're following. And I posted on someone's LinkedIn today. I was like, the act of documenting your steps is a superpower.
Yes.
And building a GPT is essentially documenting your steps.